Hello, welcome to my channel. In today's video I'll be showing you how to cut this simple front open shirt using this measurement. So we have our measurements here. The chest is 47, the across back is 20, the shirt length is 30, sleeve length is 9, and then around arm is 15. So we are going to use this fabric to cut our front open shirt. So before that, we have to divide our chest measurement divided by 4, so we'll get 11.75 inches. So we'll divide the A across back to divided by 2, so that will be 10. So now we'll go back to our fabric cutting, and then we put this measurement on the fabric. Okay, so let's go. So before that, we are going to fold in. So after dividing chest measurement divided by 4, we are going to add 1 inches allowance. So our placket extension is 2 inches. So we are going to add 2 inches to the measurement, and then we check our folding. If you get 2 inches for the bottom placket, and then chest divided by 4 plus 1 inch. So I'm checking the measurements. You have to take it like this so that you get an accurate measurement. So I'm going to measure everything together, and then we use it to fold our fabric. So 12 3/4 plus 2 inches will be 14 3/4. So I'm going to mark 14 3/4 at this part of the place. So you're going to mark 14 3/4 like this, and then our shirt length is 30. We are going to add only 1/2 inch to the measurements, because we'll be folding at the bottom, because the selvage is lace. We are not folding the down part, so we are just adding only 1/2 inch allowance to this shirt. So I'm going to connect my lines, and then I'll cut the front piece out. I'm going to cut the front piece out. So now we have cut our front piece. So I'm going to fold the bottom extension I left. I'm going to fold that 2 inches in and iron it nicely. So after folding, I have to check my measurements to see if it's accurate. There's no shortage anywhere, so it's okay. So now I'm going to use the front to place on the back. So I'll be using the front pattern to place on the back. So I'm going to fold. So now that we have put front on the back, we are going to take our shoulder measurement. So our shoulder is 10, is 20 divided by 2, so we have 10 plus our 1/2 inch for sewing allowance, so it's going to be 10.5. And then I'm going to go down by 2.5 inches, and then I'll connect it to the shoulder, to the neck area, and then I'll take my front armhole. This armhole is for cutting, for the cutting. So after that, we'll do the hole. So after cutting the front, we are going to extend our measurements up by 3 inches for the back. So it's usually, the back is usually longer than the front. So the front carries the exact measurement of the shirt, and then the back has an extension which makes it longer than the front. So I'm going to cut this out. Now we place our neckline, neck measurement. So our width is going to do this one 2.6, and then our length I'm going to mark 3.75 inches. So I'll connect, and then we have a front neck line. So I'm going to use this to connect it, and then we have our shape. We're going to cut it out. So after cutting, we are going to fold the back on the front ½ inch. On the front, you're going to fold it on it, leaving ½ inch, like how I've done it. So when I raise it, you see that it's on it ½ inch. So let me raise it. Okay, so you can see that. So now we are going to cut our back line. So you have to make sure it's on it ½ inch. So I'll just use my chalk to mark the back neckline, so you can see it. You're not going to rip everything off, just going to cut like this. So you just pick it up like so, and then you cut it off. So we are done cutting the body of our shirt. So I went down by 9.5 for the armhole depth, and then connected it. So I'm going to cut that excess off. Okay, so we are done with our front. Now we will be taking our measurement, armhole measurement, and that will be the armhole we'll be using for our sleeve. So we'll be cutting the yoke for the back. So when you're cutting the yoke, normally you can use 7.5. It depends on the size of your measurements. So it depends on the chest measurement and how big or small the person is. So for me, I'll be using 8.5 inches. So I'm going to mark 8.5 inches.